This idea came to me, I think I was 14 years old, just dreaming about just being something. Boxing has always been a tremendous influence, and at that time it was my first experience with Muhammad Ali and the Rumble in the Jungle. I started to obsessively look into all the work that he did in Africa, and I just never stopped thinking about it. I had the good fortune of meeting Kumba and Q and the people of Save More Kids, and he brought up this idea that I had, and I think it was Kumba that said, why don't we do it in Liberia? I can't believe we're here.
To interact with so many children and kids and people who don't know anything about boxing, you guys are the first showcase of this in Liberia.
This just sort of adds proof of concept to what we're here to do. Let's just show up, show these kids what we can do.
Boxing gives structure. It gives them something they're missing, or something, a goal to reach towards. It instills discipline, respect. It teaches you how to carry yourself, structured in a way that betters you the more you practice.
These kids, they've never done this before. This is the first time they ever had boxing gloves in their hand.
Throw that first punch, deliver.
And you can see just from introducing it, they were ready to run. I think for the first time they got to see the effect of what can happen when again in these communities. What used to be soccer fields in every community, would love to put a boxing gym too.
Boxing in!
Yeah. You can see that a lot of the girls were not participating, but when we started to make them feel comfortable, more and more girls had boxing gloves in their hand. And they will never forget the moment when people showed up in that field and took over.
You know, I love boxing and I love, boxer. So I try to, get into it and see one or two things about myself.
It's illogical to think that every one of these kids that strap on the gloves are going to be a champion, but they see a road of opportunity, and the only difference between me and them is just access to it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That access to opportunity which they're looking for, even if they don't know it. Once they're in a program, they see boxing as an outlet, and they see the professionals that have come with us, they see them as, hey, it can happen.
I think we're laying the groundwork for something that will prosper and will enable everyone we touch to prosper. This is the best experience of my life.
You're giving your talent, you're giving your heart, your spirit to children. And I think that's what is different about this trip. You can teach a child a skill set that can help them eventually change their own lives.